There we go. All right, we're transitioned back. I think we're actually live now.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, I put
Ooh,
Prey
that's
on the
French.
background. That's what we're gonna have as our background image today. I just saw my mouse doing like this, me wandering around like an idiot. I'm like, okay. I remember doing that last night. That was like the 15 minutes waiting for textures to resolve themselves, and it became an in real life stream real fast.
It's those lovely little sort of creative streams, isn't it? Where it's like, watch me create how to do a stream.
Yes, I've almost wanted to do that. Like, this is how you do this, or this is what I go through the 15 minutes before every stream, and have a mild heart attack, and then pray that the duct tape holds together through the rest of it. But
And I just sit there, just like, I'm ready. Just
Well,
like being annoyed.
I have the news. I'm there going like, oh my god. You know, I believe every single time we start a stream, for me, it's that picture of the dog. The house is on fire around him, and he says, "This is fine. This is totally fine. This is pretty much my life during streaming."
Whereas, with the whole fire bit, I'd go up and go, it's on fire, yo.
It's on fire. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Burn this motherfucker down.
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, then, if that's the case, we're all ready. So, welcome everyone to episode 43 of the Game Won't Play Itself podcast. I'm Rod T. Maker, aka Will McKellar. Joining me, as always, up here, is James Atkinson.
Hi, everybody. It's not as bad as
And
it
as
is
you can
today.
see-
It's morning.
Yeah, it's not bad yet. Not as bad yet. We're going.
There's
It's fine.
sunlight and stuff. It's weird.
I know it's great, isn't it?
I don't
Watching
like
you can
it.
go like that and go, ah, we'll do it again. It's like, ah. And also joining us, God, it's not Hergelman. No. We've replaced Hergelman. He's gone for the weekend. I don't know. Trade up because above us, as you can see, it's Lucy J. Ponder.
hi. And I'm in a basement, so there is no sunlight here to be seen at all.
We'll just truck in the bit some sunlight for you, just like pull it in via like DPS or some shit,
Nice. It's just fluorescents. They're quite bright.
It looks like sunlight. It looks like, you can just tear the roof off. Even though if you tear the roof off of there, you're probably in the chicken place, aren't you?
Yeah, we are just underneath a chicken shop.
Which, say that chicken is rather Moorish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they must put something on it, like, to make it. You just need it in your body after you've had the first bit. You're just like, gonna need to buy some more chicken wings now. Like,
Well, it's actually the perfect thing because you have a bar, and you have fried food upstairs. I mean, it's kind of a win-win kind of a thing, especially
yeah,
for
it's
drinking
pretty-
or hungover.
So,
food, drink, done.
I mean, the first time I ever went to loading was, I looked at this and stood outside loading because it was closed, and I was like, oh, too early. So, there's a food shop next door. Let's try this. And it's just sat in for half hour later, bloated, and go, oh, I should be moving. I don't want to know.
You see,
Because it's really nice.
you don't eat the fried food before you go to the bar. You eat the fried food during drinking or after drinking because there's too much regret beforehand.
Now, that's where I made the mistake.
Yeah, that was rookie mistake number one there. Rookie mistake number one.
Damn it. See, I'm well versed. I'm a veteran now in drinking. It's just the eating and drinking part, so I can drink more. That's the bit I'm still noob on.
I will give you a little tip here. You can either eat and drink, or just have what my family has come to be known as the liquid lunch, where you just lunch and dinner is poured. Because nothing says I can get enough calories in my system like enough vodka and club sodas.
It's the lowest cow alcohol drink.
Mm-hmm. Also, it doesn't spill and it doesn't stain. If you get really messed up. If anything, it takes stains out. So if you
Sustain mover and drink at the same time. It's multi-purpose. Brilliant.
Exactly. So I mean, if you if you want to be an alcoholic, it's the perfect drink.
No, we don't use the A word. No, it's whistle that's never wet enough. That's what it is. Afternoon, Bish. But on the show today, we've got one bit, just one. And we're going to be talking about what we've been playing and just general, all-round, normal gubbins. So I think we should start with the news. And say it's been quite a slow news week, because I think they're giving up for E3, but Darksiders finally has a third game, and they have officially announced it now. And it says there's going to be a 2018 release date for it, and it's going to be Fury, I think it was. Just making double checks. So, yeah, play as Fury, a mage who uses a whip and magic to restore the balance between good and evil on Earth. But I don't remember her being a Four Horseman. You know, last time I actually checked about the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, it was War, Death, Famine, and Pestilence.
Well, I think, well, what did you play? You've played as Death and you played as War?
Yeah.
You played War was first and then Death.
Yeah, because War in the first one was actually charged, and they said it was for doing crimes, and then he was hunted down. And then Death went out to prove his innocence.
Right.
So, and then Fury might be coming along after Death going, now I'm so, oh yeah, no, he did it the first time. And she's being all furious, hulking up.
She gonna be voiced by Vin Diesel?
Now.
The coming amazing. This fall, Too Fast, Too Furious, Yugmarl. Come as the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, and Vin Diesel finds his new crew.
And she just uses her weapon around going, oh, I live for this shit. Smack. And just pulls a rabbit out of the hat because, magic.
Yeah, magic.
Or does she or does she have, like, here's some cards. It's like, pick a card. It's like, oh, you picked the wrong one, Death. Oh, quest complete. That's pretty much our news.
There you go, Darksiders. First two games are great. I think a very underrated series on the whole, especially the way the site Darksiders 2 was a phenomenal game. It's also a very well speedrun game. I know that that kind of falls a lot there, but hey, yeah, I'd say check it out. I want to see more about it. Obviously, we'll probably be seeing more at E3. That's probably why everything's so quiet right around now.
Yeah, they're trying to stop any leaks coming out, which we know this time every year. It seems like the 2 weeks before E3, everything starts to come out, and it's just like, well, who's holding on to this information? And why are they doing such a shit job?
Well, no. I think it's secretly the Games Workshop effect. And for any of you who have played Warhammer, you know that it's like whenever a new release was coming out for it, there was always a leak from a inside source that was never quoted that would tell pretty much about what was coming about like a month to 3 weeks ahead of time, and it was like clockwork every single time. And you get to the point where you're sitting there going like, this isn't normal. This is a strategy. This is a media strategy to slowly build hype, saying it's an independent source.
We know normally these leaks that come from a source is normally upper management, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I know this for a fact, right? Because 2006, okay, Dixon's there. There was a memo that was leaked from their big head honcho saying that we don't want any more high street stores. We just want out of town stores. So if people go out to town to shop, they're there for a reason. So if they come in, more likely to buy something. And then they quickly hushed that and went, no. That was no. We don't know where that came from. No. Golden handshake for the CEO. What happened in 7? All the high street stores started closing. We left all the out of town shit. It's like, what's going on there then? So yeah, that's where leaks come from. Mostly upper management, right? That's my take on that. But am I looking forward to it? I don't know, because I have to really play Darksiders again. Because to me, they were a bit God of War.
They're not. That's the thing. Darksiders 2 is more Legend of Zelda than it is God of War. There's a level up system. There's skill management. You can get different equipment with different stats and level and get those. Yeah.
But is it Breath of the Wild? Zelda though.
Nothing is Breath of the
Nothing
Wild.
Breath of the Wild, Zelda.
So, leading into saying
I have Breath of the Wild Zelda. I haven't picked it up in 2 weeks because it's almost like too big of a game. Like every single time I pick it up and I look at the map and go, "Oh shit, that's a lot of stuff still."
That's exactly what I've done. I mean, like, I'm 20 hours in. All I'm doing is catching horses and cooking stuff because I'm like, oh, I could go do these quests. I was like, I've only got like an hour to play it. Like, I'm just gonna mess around, kill as many wildebeests as I can.
Cider, thank you for the capitalist nickel.
yeah, we'll take the nickel. We'll take the tips.
Yeah, and I'm going to do.
But do you also, when you've done that and you're getting chased by buffalo, do you actually climb a rock and go, hang off? Yeah. What's that going to give you now, eh? You can't catch me. And then you just remember that you got stamina and you fall.
Yeah, I really enjoy paragliding and shooting stuff in the air. Like, I feel really cool shooting my bow in the air, and I'm like, I could definitely do this in real life.
Is there some way you could train to do that? Because that sounds pretty cool.
My one problem with the bow mechanics is that sometimes I know with me, if I'm playing with the controller and I start to move and I'm trying to aim with it, but it's also you can aim with just moving the controller around, and I don't think it recognizes it sometimes. Where I'm like trying to be very precise with my aim, and then all of a sudden I accidentally move my wrist, and also my bow just goes like that. And I'm like, Link, don't be dumb.
No, I'm always there being like, I play more. I think motion controls were made for me because I love moving my hands when I play games. I'm like, I can't, apart from Street Fighter, which I've controlled that for now, like driving games, this happens.
That happens with everybody.
I caught myself doing that earlier because I'm on Drive Club, which I'll get into in a little bit. I'll actually feeling myself go, but it doesn't help turn. It just doesn't. It's like, why?
No, it's
why
just...
do we do it? It's instinct, isn't it? It's just you feel it. Like it's almost like the game's giving you G-force, or you're feeling G-force, and you're pushing yourself. That's what it feels
I just get so immersed in things. I want it to be like, I'm just like, I think I make car noises as well when I play Mario Kart. So
yeah, I'm a little worried about getting Mario Kart for those exact reasons because I mean I have 2 controllers. I have like the actual Pro controller, the real one. Basically, as I look at it, I have player 1 and player 2 because if you're player 2, you get the shit controller. Let's be honest, it happens. And I'm just afraid because I know me and my girlfriend will end up playing it, and I like my TV. I want it to stay in one piece, and I can see things getting very competitive and maybe things getting thrown. I'm not saying it's going to be me, but we all know, we've all had those Mario Kart days back in the 64 where you wanted to be Yoshi or Toad, and the 2 other guys took them, and then there was that whole kind of arguing and shouting match for 10 minutes before, and then the asshole took Bowser, because player 4 always took Bowser, even in the racing matches. It made no sense whatsoever. It's like, dude, why are you choosing Bowser? He's like the battle map guy. Why are you doing... Yep, whatever. Dude, whatever you want. He always lost, but he's always so positive about it. Fucking Bowser.
Speaking of controllers that are dodgy and you want to give to someone else, Frossetto, the controller that you have down in the basement.
Oh God, there's about 1 million here. I've got the nice white Xbox One. I've got fancy box.
Fancy box.
Fancy box.
Ooh.
One of these. This is really not like never do I play Xbox One, but this is nice because it's weighted. But yeah, there's about 6 controllers which have got all their shoulder buttons missing as well in here. I don't really know what to do with them. I might just frame them and put customers break stuff and just put them all around the bar.
You just hide them in there so people can randomly play them and go, I can't.
See, it'd be interesting because you could be like, get frame them, and because there's that moment in time when they broke, and they just have the frame them with the epitaph of what was said during last book. Well, shit, that was the last epitaph of that controller. But I beat the
It's funny
game,
'cause
right?
None of the N64 controllers are broken. SNES controllers always break. PlayStation controllers, their buttons fall off. People spill beer on Xbox One controllers, so then all the buttons get sticky, and that is the controller life.
And then you see the button when you're playing Rocket League, especially. You see the button just stick down and just move slowly from.
Yeah.
Because if you're watching it, it's like, wait, watch this.
Oh yeah, my controller's got prosecco all over it, but it's fine because it's mine. It's my fault.
Laster, you're exactly correct about N64 controllers. Just that system in general was like made like a Russian tank. You could just hit it with a nuclear bomb, and it's just like, all right, we're still gonna play some games. Drop it.
The Volvos of the gaming world.
Exactly. You just you drop your 40-inch CRT TV on the thing, and it just laughs at you and goes, "Yeah, let's just keep going." Though the one thing with N64 controllers is that you use them so much is that the joystick got a little wonky in the middle. So that you notice when you started to play like Perfect Dark and stuff, you'd always drift a little bit to the left like this. It'd always be that slight drift. But it was great. The N64 was like a hell of a system. Probably the last great cartridge gaming system.
I'm surprised that like we've got two here at the bar. One of them stays here with me, so I can play Wave Race when I need to, because it's got my top scores on when I was a kid.
And they haven't been beaten.
Nope. I think my dad's on there as well. My dad's got a score on there. And one of my friends, he's got a score on there as well. But I don't like... Andy's given his copy to the bar, but I was like, I'm not having anyone beat my scores. Like, I'm not that good. Like, please don't take away my childhood.
It's like, just leave it. Just don't. Because Spider in the chat says, "Oh, the Xbox One Elite, aka like playing with a fancy controller made of fine china." I don't know. I actually feel it's more robust than fine china, because I wouldn't want to chuck this around it. Someone where china would just break. It just go. Ping.
Oh, I read that. I read that very wrong. See, I said, "Oh, the Xbox Elite, aka playing with a fancy controller made from China." I was like, "Yeah, it probably was made in China."
Made in China, like
very...
in ties. Yeah. Get that one. Whereas Racer said he used to put Power Rangers sitting behind the joystick, and it would become a Space Rider. Nice.
Yeah, no, I can see that now. That thing was, that was Nintendo and the crazy ass controller designs. I believe we did a show discussing like the controller designs and like how everything was like. You got the PlayStation controller, the Xbox One controller, the first Xbox controller, which is just like, how do I fit my hands around this thing? And then like the Nintendo 64 is like, do I hold it this way? Do I hold it this way? Do I hold it this way? It never knew what you wanted to do with it.
Depends which game you're playing.
I know.
Totally it just depends which game. There's no right way to hold a controller.
No. It was just like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If I play it, maybe I'll win. I can't finish the rhyme. It's too early in the morning, and I don't have enough booze in my system.
It's never too early for booze in your system.
No.
It's before noon.
Right, you see?
It's after 5 o'clock where you are. It's before noon here.
It's not before 5 yet. Like, we're half an hour away, but it's a Sunday. It's how you get around it.
It's a Sunday. It's 5. It's like it's drinking before noon, but it's the weekend.
Yeah, mimosa brunches. Like, you can have a mimosa with your brunch at 11 o'clock. Totally legal.
Totally legal. Totally okay in the eyes of the public.
Yeah, once you've done the church service stuff, once that's out of the way, you go home, you have your roast, and you have beer with it.
Also, I can't stream without like having at least a glass of prosecco, because then it wouldn't be a stream.
True.
And then you're on your way to the optimum skill level.
Yes, 3 drinks in,
Find the pocket.
I'm gonna be.
It's like, because I discussed this on the show before. We said about the free drink rule. It was Lucy that came up with this. Because we know that, and we know this because the evidence that was one time when we was down there was playing Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, it's so hard.
We were struggling with that until you had your third glass, and then it's
Yeah.
like, bang,
And I was like,
done.
got this.
Then we just tipped over and went back again because
So-
we were on
so-
4 and 5. It's like,
We're basically saying gaming skill is basically based on hold my beer levels. We're just kind of like, I imagine that happens a lot down at loading bar, right? A guy's watching somebody playing, and he just looks and goes, "Hold my beer, I got this."
Pretty much. It's pretty much, yeah.
and some of that's from Lucy and Daniela during the stream.
It's great. It's the best rule I've ever come up with. 3 drink rule.
3 drink rule. You must be this wasted to play this game.
That's, that should be signs in the bar.
Oh my, yeah. I'll just rate games out of how many beers you need to enjoy them.
So what would
hang on,
Breath of
though.
Wild be? 0 beer?
Mm.
It's an
you
intoxicating. It's an intoxicating experience all on its own.
I think it's enjoyable, like, to drink along with it, like casually. Like you'd probably only drink like maybe like a 3.5% beer with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're still drinking, but you're not getting tanked.
Where like Dark Souls 3 is just like you're doing shots.
Sambuca.
Yeah.
Sambuca.
It's just the entire-
All right, Dead Space.
Maybe
The
maybe
original,
like,
not the watered down.
maybe just a nice glass of like high percentage Rioja. Just get a glass of red wine for that.
Yes, yeah, this is going to be long and painful. Or the one that came out recently, Outlast 2.
Last 2. Oh, I reckon you should definitely be drinking Fireball whiskey when you play that.
Oh, not Fireball.
Oh. You've had experience before then with it, James. The look of, oh.
Well, it's
It
more
was
it's more
almost
that
that shudder.
I haven't had experiences with it. More like I've had to deal with other people having experiences on Fireball. I wouldn't necessarily say that they were religious experiences for those people. But needless to say, I don't want to have to chase you down the road with no pants on. Okay? So,
It's like
just
you or them.
them.
Or both.
No, I was wearing the pants because I have learned when people start drinking Fireball, somebody needs to have their shit together. And that was this guy. And you know who you are. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know. So
You say that. You say that.
it was just because you don't want to have to chase a grown man down the streets of Boston with him not wearing any pants.
Well, it could be worse. You could be actually in a bar, trying to get one of your drunk friends who was from his own house party, went looking for more guests in the bar, saw people that he kind of recognized, knew, and suddenly went, "You've been masturbating, and you've been masturbating." And now this pub was notorious at the time for being a rough pub. So Rob, to have him on the shoulder carrying him back, and he's pummeling Rob in the back. Like,
I thought you were going to talk about dance off, pants off.
no,
Because I remember
we
a
should
certain...
get Fireball on stream playing Dark Souls. No, Fireball, okay, yeah, I'll try it. But Dark Souls, no.
No, here we go.
Stop
No,
it.
no, he is going to do that, and I'm going to tell you when. When he becomes partnered on Twitch, he'll do that.
Ooh, a
There you go.
celebratory bit.
There you go. How's that? See? Nailed it. You help him get partnered on Twitch, he will play a streams doing shots of Fireball on Dark Souls. But not like when he dies. Like every 5 times he dies, because we don't want to kill Will. Because remember, that's a slippery slope with that game. You may hit the 3-drink minimum and then become really good. You're still gonna die, and then you're gonna just become worse at the game and have to drink more. And yeah, we don't want. We want to see somebody be pain and have to like find their sorrows in alcohol. We don't want to have to send him to the hospital to get his stomach pumped.
Yeah, no, I like to think that I can handle some drink well. You know, Jack Daniels, fine. In hell, I was on 5 last time I was downloading. I was still walking straight. It's like, because you know that train home, I was sitting there was an Arsenal match on that same night. They were coming home
Football.
off the station train. Yeah, and there's this. I was sitting there by the door. You know, you have the little fold-down seats because it was actually about quite busy for 11:15 at night. I thought
It was a football
on the
match,
train
so.
home. Yeah, this train we got, and so train stopped, ready to come out. And this guy just walked up and stopped and looked down at me and just had that like this. And I'm like, okay, I could get punched. What's going on? And he sort of moved it to like shake my hand. It's like this random drunk was doing this. I'm like, okay, that's something. That's yeah, okay, fine. Let's just do this and move on.
I can tell you, yeah, being accosted by drugs in London is something that I also have experience with. As a 16-year-old child, I was accosted by a drunk in London. I mean, granted, we were also staying at a hostel, I think called I forget what it was called. It was like some like new age hostel where like we were coming back after like being out for the night and they were having a rave party downstairs, and my first experience is walking in to see a 6'5" man wearing a coconut bra and grass skirt and pretty much nothing else. I was pretty sure. I wasn't about to check. I was like, yes, we definitely chose correctly here at this part. But all I remember is that the guy was just like, he walked up to us, outside of a bar. He said, "How's it going?" stuff, and he basically was panhandling for cash. We said no. My buddy gave him £1, the coin, and the guy was like, looked at him, and, "Hey, how you? Don't walk away. Don't walk away, yeah? Don't walk away." And we're just like, dude, what did you do? He's a 15-year-old kid.
Also, London was the place where the bottomless karaoke dancer was that.
Oh my god. Oh. That's probably the worst thing that I've ever had to deal with in this bar is just, someone taking off their underpants after having a couple of accidents and just leaving them in the middle of the bathroom floor. And then, like, obviously me, being the only girl there, has to go deal with it, even though it's in the men's loos. Like, I think it's going to be fine. This thing, I put gloves on and I'm going to go pick it up. And, like, I get Andy to go in there to check. Like, to check there's no one in there. Like, and then he goes in, it's like, everything's fine. He comes out, like, hasn't wintered at all. I go in, and Jesus Christ, it smelled bad in there. Like, my eyes watered from how much ammonia was in the air. It was so bad. No one's owned up to it to this day. I'm still trying to track them down. Whoever did it.
Would you?
So if anyone has any leads, if it was your friend, please dob them into me.
Because the ridicule that is needed for such a thing is ungodly.
Well, I came back upstairs and I was like, I literally went, okay, who doesn't have their pants on? And then, like, and everyone, like, looked at me weirdly, like, turned the music on. Everything was really serious. And I was like, whoever's wet themselves and left their trousers down, like, they left their pants downstairs, like, I'm really, like, not into it. Who hasn't got their pants on? And then everyone in the building is just like, I've got mine on. I'm definitely wearing some.
The question is, what if you brought a spare pair of pants? Because this is, like, what he does.
I mean, that would be genius. Like, you're just like, yep, I know what's gonna happen to me this evening. I'm gonna get that shit-faced. That I'm gonna have to bring a spare pair of pants.
He has a card. If pants removed, please replace.
If I have my pants removed, like, just please call. That's what his medical bracelet says. If oh my god, he's passed out. Let's look at his medical bracelet. If pants are off, please replace with spares in this address.
Please Uber 2.
You can do exactly. You can do that too. Like, here's my Uber password. Just send me home. This is my address.
That's a new form of Uber delivery. Lost your pants, need new ones.
Oh,
Uber delivery.
I was gonna say not even Uber delivery. I was just gonna be like, it's a new form of
Amazon
Uber
Prime
delivery.
now.
Just pick up drive. Just pick up drunks. Like I am an Uber driver who specializes in picking up that one guy who's just made a total dick of himself, and you want to leave. We'll get him home and get him in bed. Now you have to do a surcharge for that. But it's just like you and your mate. Just get like your one mate used to play rugby back in high school, college. So he's still kind of big, but just get him there and just like have him just like sit down next to the guy the entire time like this. He's like, "Are you gonna take me home? Okay, I can see. Where are my pants? I forget my pants somewhere. I forgot. It's just I don't know." Is this thing. Do you like football? Because that's how that conversation goes. It's usually like a Freddie or a Teddy.
Blame Lard for that.
Hashtag
It
blame
was
Lard.
not me that left the pants in the pub. No.
One day I will find out who did it.
Though
One day.
next time he goes down there, he's going to bring one of his old pairs and just leave it in the bathroom just for you to.
It's more funny because like I framed a picture of Matt Jones and put it in the bathroom. So like I turned around to Matt when I was telling him the story and I was like, you do realise like they literally undressed while looking at a picture of you.
And he went, yeah, okay.
Oh, terrible times.
So let's just lighten the mood a bit. Shall we get on to what we've been playing this week?
Sure.
And being nice and stuff, we might as well let the guest go first. So Lucy,
Oh, well, me and Daniela played Little Nightmares.
what do you think of that?
I'm super into it. Like, I really, really like it. Daniela is not. Like, she's... No. But she does, like... One, she's, like, super creeped out anyway. But I really enjoy it. Like, I really want to finish it now because, like, I think we've got, like, half an hour left to play or something like that. But... So that's been the new game of the week because, I occasionally have to play new games.
Yeah, to keep up with people. But how far are you actually into it? Because I can actually say where we are.
Well,
Because
we got to the bit where
Threat has been detected.
the creepy dude is like caresses a spoon and you're underneath and you have to go up the bookshelves to get stuff just before the hand crank where you go into the trapdoor.
right. So it's, you're further than half hour away. I can say that.
Okay, I nearly finished it then.
The first playthrough I did of it took me about 6 hours, just over 6 hours. So I was able to do it in like 2 sittings.
Mm.
So I mean, it depends how quickly you go through some of the puzzles, because some of the puzzles, basically they're straightforward enough. There's one or two that is a bit crafty. So because helping like Lydia play it, there was a couple of bits where you don't want to see game, but when she gets stuck, you have to help a little bit to sort of try and give her a clue. So there's one bit, especially near the end, there's a puzzle, there's a bit, just more straightforward thing, and she's getting lost. And the one thing I said was, it reflects on you.
Mirrors!
Boom! Right there. See? Not no backseat gaming, just a hint. There you go. So it's something to do with a mirror, right? Coming up.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll get it. Like, I really I'm super enjoying it. Like, it's very limbo-y, which like I really enjoyed anyway, and it's a bit creepy. And I did really want to play it with the lights off while we were playing it, but Daniela like had no chill for that. Like, no.
As somebody who just played a creepy game with the lights off last night, I can understand. I can understand that completely.
I'm tempted to suggest doing something like that next time I'm down with you streaming, like Outlast.
I want to
2
get
or something like that.
I want to get a night vision camera and just make Daniela play horror games in the dark.
along
she'll
with
hate
games.
me. Everyone will hate me. I'll be like, yeah, come play some really nice games on the stream. I'll be like, we're playing horror games. Like, here you go. Here's Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Oh.
Daniela would have a heart attack.
Because I've seen Rob played Resident Evil in VR, and even he had a couple of jump scares in there. But because normally he's all right with horror games, and it's just like there is a few moments, especially early on when Jack just decides to burst through the wall, and he just you cheesy business. I'd be up for that. Because here's the thing, right? The past couple of times I've went down the stream with Lucy, right? I'm told what we're playing. I just sort of turn up like, oh, this is what we're doing. Hey, cool, fine.
Sorry, me and Daniela don't know an hour before we start streaming. We're like, what game should we play today? We're like, oh, we got this. And then it's like, should we play any of them? Nah, let's just play something we decided last minute. Done.
To work. Especially new stuff is when you don't know, like Dish Jam, and you get really ragey.
No, I'm waiting for Windjammers to come out. It's the better frisbee game. I don't know why they.
It's a better frisbee game.
Yeah, it's like extreme frisbee over a net. It's like tennisy, but there's a frisbee instead.
Isn't that like what most like college students play in like the campus lawn? Like
extreme frisbee.
The ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
Extreme frisbee. Yeah,
I have it over here in college, do it?
Yeah,
no, the weather's not good enough to go outside ever in the UK, so like.
Yeah, it's only sunny for about 5 minutes. We get what half a day of summer, if that.
That's it, yeah.
And then everybody goes all crazy if it is. It's like, oh my god, it's the sun. What do we do? I don't know.
Stay in and play video games.
Yeah, it's what we should do. Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, it's disgusting outside. Better go stay inside and play some video games. My god, it's really hot and sunny outside. Better stay inside to play video games. It's perfectly fine weather outside. Better open a window so I can stay inside and play video games.
Just as long as ventilation, you don't want to have an overheating.
You got to cool down your system. Get some fresh air in here.
Have a fridge by your side, by the chair. It's all good. Works. So is that all you've been playing? Or you've been playing other stuff?
I played Street Fighter, obviously. Beat Andy, getting better. Soon I'll be actually okay at that game. This is I think it's nearly been a year in training though. It can't have been because Street Fighter hasn't been out there. It's probably a good 9-10 months of Andy threatening to break my fingers whenever I do heavy crouching kick. Be fine.
Yeah, because it seems he was getting a little bit angry doing that on Friday, wasn't he?
The thing is, though, I just do it now to annoy him, and it's so childish. I'm just I know I can play better right now, but I just really want to piss Andy off. But it doesn't work because there is a hammer on the sofa at the moment because he will just always grabs the hammer and just I will break your fingers. But that's how to learn Street Fighter.
Yeah, I will break you.
Mm.
But do you think you're tournament ready then? Or
I think
near tournament ready?
Not a big one, not a big one. I want to do one before EGX, see how that goes, and then I might go enter in for EGX and just try my luck.
Well, see, here's the thing about tournaments, right? And especially there was a Rocket League one I did a couple of months ago where I faced a Grandmaster and didn't get absolutely owned, but it was on the way. It was up there with them. The thing is, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to lose in the first round.
Oh yeah, that is the absolute worst. I would have to rage quit on the spot.
You're all bastards. Kick things over.
I'll just retire. If that happens, I'll probably just retire from it. Be like, I can't know.
But then you come back bigger, better, faster, and stronger to just own them.
So yeah, can go to Game Wardour. They've got their little bunker now, which I think Andy goes to a lot of tournaments there. So I probably shouldn't go to tournaments there, but I can try.
Why not? Yeah, it's one way to get experience, I guess.
Mm.
And I like this bunker idea now. I mean, games seem to have actually done something good with this.
I haven't been there. Andy's been there. I really want to go, but I just haven't had the time.
Well, that's pub and drinking and
Yeah, it's just had to do, so much drinking. Just,
it's a hard life, isn't it?
so difficult, so difficult. Never run a bar. It's terrible.
Yeah. It drives you to drink. So, is that all you've been playing?
I literally the 2 game. I think. Oh, I played a bit more Don't Starve this week because I just needed something really easy to play. So I was like, oh, I was just gonna play Don't Starve for a bit. But apart from that, I've literally played 3 games this week.
Okay then. So James, just because we know Don't Starve is your go, isn't it? It's sort of like to temper yourself off. You've had a stressful time.
Yeah. It's like, Don't Starve, I know that. I can play that really good. If that was an esport, like, fucking nail it.
Hey, then. How long you can survive the esports challenge?
Yeah, like, 100 days is, like, minimum for me. Like, I can just do 100 days. I'll be fine. And then it depends if I go do stupid stuff, like go kill all the spiders and, like, attack things that I probably shouldn't attack. Other than that, yeah.
That weird eye monster coming after you.
Yeah.
Once
Or
again,
like
the hold my beer moment. Hold my beer. I got this, spider.
this.
I got this. Don't worry, guys.
It's fine. I'll take care of it. It's okay.
I'm a professional, and I've got my pants on.
So where's the fireball?
Updating the title now. I am a professional, and I've got my pants on.
Yeah, let's see us retweet that one next week. So I'm professional, got my pants on. That's fine.
There we go.
So yeah, so James, what have you been playing, matey?
I've been playing things. I've been playing lots of things. I got a new setup. So obviously the first thing I did when I got it, it was like, what can I do with this? Because I have two monitors now. So for all of you who've seen me kind of doing this the entire stream, Will and Lucy are there. The stream stuff is there. And so I'm kind of having to do them. But it's nice now because I can actually I've got all my streaming stuff right here. And I've got all my gaming stuff over here. So I can actually do this now. So of course the first stream I did was Destiny. Because why not? Destiny. That's still a game. And everybody else...
Careful, he'll be trying to get you, Lucy, to actually get Destiny 2 to play with him.
On PC? It comes out in September?
Yeah, on PC, see?
Yeah.
Here comes the chilling.
I've never played a Destiny game.
That's fine.
Never played it.
You've played Halo.
Yeah, I have played. I have the biggest love-hate relationship with Halo.
Okay, so imagine Halo, but with Borderlands 2 loot system.
Shoot, just pew 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 pew.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just pretty much pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to talk about a love-hate relationship, that's me and Destiny, too. It has become my new World of Warcraft. The only reason why am I okay with it becoming my new World of Warcraft is because I'm not paying $15 a month for it. I have all the DLC. It's at this point, like, it's there whenever I want to come back to it, haunting me. Ever since I actually bought my PlayStation 4, I don't think I've had any other disc inside of it except for Destiny. It's like, it's I've never ejected the Destiny disc. I should probably see if it does.
Yeah.
No, it's fused. It's fused together now. Like, it's never coming out. They've become one.
It is now my Destiny machine. That's what it was when I got it, too.
Yeah.
I got more...
I mean, my Switch is just a Zelda machine.
Well, there's nothing
You're
else
going
out
for the Mario Kart, then. Mario Kart,
But
Yeah,
I noticed that. Eurogamer was swearing at it while hungover.
Got it. Downloaded it. Haven't played it myself.
See, that's the thing. Like,
It's one of the only times I've heard during the stream of, especially for Eurogamer, they had to bleep it because Ian burst out, "Oh, cunt."
Mario Kart is like drinking alone. It's just like playing is sad and depressing, and you wish you had friends. That's the correlation. Playing Mario Kart by yourself, just like drinking alone. So if you're playing Mario Kart by yourself, don't go to Loading Bar. They've got it there. Drink and play with other people. Socialize.
We've got it on three platforms. We got it.
See?
64, Wii U, Switch. All
See,
the
that's
ones
his
that are
loading,
alright.
Newton Road, Dalston.
Google it.
Google it. You'll find it.
Do it.
We'll wait.
Yeah,
We're here.
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, audio people.
Great.
I won't edit this bit too, so you're just gonna have to wait with us. It's real time.
Yeah.
We all know
we
my.
can do some holding music if they want.
No, that would involve me editing. I'm not editing.
I didn't mean you putting some in. I meant saying they go do 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 do
Okay.
do do.
That works.
There you go.
So besides from that, I've played some Heroes of the Storm with Chris. Streamed a little bit of that in a series that I've named Get Good. Because I'm just trying to get good at a MOBA, and I'm not, but I'm trying. The struggle is real, and at least it provides some very hilarious moments for commentary, because we've actually had many people, especially from his stream, and hopefully some people from our stream, kind of pop in and out of the games, pop in and out. It's basically we just sit in the Discord lobby, and whoever comes in and wants to comment or just while we watch or stream or play with us are more than welcome to. I can't be held responsible for my language, as with most things. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, isn't it? You know, we're just going to be all in the moment. So if we swear, you swear.
I mean, it's not like I played 20 games and won 3. I don't know how we won those 3, but I definitely was not helping. You know, I basically me playing Heroes of the Storm is like most anyone was. Okay, I'm this character. I know what the abilities are. Where do I go and what do I do? It's just like do I go down the bottom lane? Do I do the top lane? They're like, to be the ADQ. What the hell is an ADQ? Do I hit Q to win? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I do.
It's like, oh, don't what? Press Q? These buttons in order? It's like ADQ. And then, no, that does nothing. It just killed me. Oh, what's the point of that?
I do have to say the funnest moment, I'm still trying to get people to buy into this strategy, is just like kind of at the end of the night when you're just exacerbated with everything. We kind of do like a throw match where everybody takes the worst comp you can physically imagine. I'm still trying to go for the all support comp, where it's basically, how can they kill your team if everybody's a healer?
You just resurrect everyone.
It's just like everybody's just healing everybody for the entirety of the match. So it's just like, how do we kill them? You can't. Nobody ever dies. We all live. But no, that hasn't flown yet, but it will soon. I'm working on it. And then besides from that, you're watching. Sorry, I have to do this. In the background here is Prey, that I played last night with the lights off in a dark room with sound canceling headphones. Yeah, that was I had nightmares afterwards, because the way I not to spoil the stream, because it's about a 2-hour long stream, but it ended with me just getting jump scare killed and going, yep, I'm done for the night. That's it. We're good. Thanks everybody. It's been fun, but I'm done. I'm done for the night. We're good. It's like,
sounds like Lydia when she was trying to outlast.
That's what it was. I walked into a room, saw a health pack and some ammo, said, oh, cool. All of a sudden, 4 mimics popped out of them, and I died. And I was like, nope, done. Fuck you, game. That's what you're gonna do. This is how we're ending it. I'm done. It was 2 a.m. Just, nope, I'm good. This is it. No. But no, it's Prey's been really fun. It seems like most of the games I've enjoyed this year have been the games that I picked up on a whim and have not followed any of the hype for, like Horizon Zero Dawn, and this is just because I've been like, yeah, this looks fun. Pick it up, and I've been having a most blast. So, a pro tip for everybody: buy the game that you don't follow the hype for. You will enjoy it much more than the one that you get really excited for. Because, hint, I haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda in about a month.
Begin. I've bought it, not played it.
No, I played it for 20.
I've never played a Mass Effect game.
Well, now
Yeah, no,
here we
yeah.
Mass Effect 2 and then 3.
I've got it. Daniela was so annoyed with me that she bought it for me. Was like, can you just play it? And I'm like, yeah, when I've got like 50 hours spare, like I'll get into it.
See, the thing is with that game too is like with Mass Effect. Which one did you get? You 2 or 3?
2.
2. That game you'll never start it, and then when you do eventually start it, you're like, all right, this all right. And then about 4 days later, they'll find you on your sofa wrapped up in a blanket with your controller. Be like, I haven't slept in 48 hours, but god damn, this is interesting. That's how that game goes.
So I'm gonna take a holiday. I'm just gonna take a holiday.
Yeah, take a couple of weeks off and just sit down, play it. You know, it's just really. I like the second one. I like the third one of Mass Effect as well because you can play as an intergalactic sex pest.
I mean, that's what I'm going to do. Like, that's completely what I'm planning on. I might just lock myself in this basement, turn the lights off, not know what time of day it is, like, turn my phone off and just be like, right, computer systems and games, we're going to do this and just play everything.
We
continuously.
Could do have the chicken place above, have a little trapdoor hat.
Oh, yeah, they could just bring it down. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're hungry, just
Dumb
beep up
waiter it.
there. They'll drop it down through the hole for you. And you'll be like, it's like a basket comes straight down. You just bring it up, go straight, tug the rope so they can put it back up.
I mean, my favourite thing to do at the moment is like, when I'm down here, I just text whoever's working upstairs. I was like, can you get me a drink, please? And then it appears, and I'm just like, this is incredible. I've never had so much power. Like,
The age we live in. I can
better because with being management, you can delegate it. It's like, right, you today.
I need a drink.
Every time I text for a drink, you are going to bring it to us. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I know.
I like that idea.
I'm going to go mad one day with this power, though. Like, it's just going to get to a point where I'm just telling people to do, like, I've got one of my staff to go cut me a pair of keys because I couldn't be bothered to walk down to the key cutters myself. And, like, every so often there's some chore I have to do, which looks like it might be for the bar, but it's completely not, and I'll just send them to do it.
Nice.
Morning, Sweet and Ruckus, and that's pretty much how I played. Well, actually, I had played Mass Effect with the same character all the way through, so I had a story arc with my Shepard. I actually built a story in my own headcanon around him. But yeah, that's how that's usually how it goes. It's just like, all right, you Google what are the characters you can eventually hook up with, and just it's a race to see who will bend to your will first. Though I do have to say, Mass Effect 2 did the very interesting thing that, if you were romancing two people, they both came to you at one time because they knew and basically said, hey, you got to choose between either one of us because we both know you've been flirting with us. I'm like, and I was sitting there going well, this is really interesting and I'm glad they wrote this into the game, but this is totally unrealistic on how this would happen. This would not be like, hey, we know you're flirting with both of us. We need you to choose. It would be a lot more things getting thrown. The C and F word being dropped a lot more. I'm pretty sure Shepard would have been blasted out an airlock. And
a very, very small chance. Going threesome.
How did that work for Geralt in The Witcher?
It normally did.
It didn't. If I remember correctly, when you asked
Exactly.
Triss and Yennefer, you end up chained to the bed with the unicorn, right? And then walking away.
Oh no, Yennefer, you did have sex with her on the unicorn.
Yeah, but like when
She
you
was
ask,
different. You know, that was the one I've ever seen.
That was it. That was
um,
fucking fantastic. Guys.
It's and all of, hey, she must have been in the bar because son, her pants are gone.
we found the guy.
Got it.
Geralt
Solved.
for doing it.
Mystery solved.
Yeah, mystery solved. Now you just need to like
It's a-
the other thing you could do is also just get like a really crude sketch artist drawing and just hang it. Have you seen this man? Just a stick figure with no pants on. If you've seen this man, please report him to management.
Replace
I
it
just-
in the toilet.
I might just do a found sign in the men's loop downstairs. Just found one pair of pants. Is it yours?
Frame them.
Yeah.
Frame-
Claim them from the bar, and then see who goes. Yeah, I lost my pants. They're like,
See,
That's
this-
right, you bastard.
there is one thing I do have to ask. Did he have like his wallet or his cell phone or his keys in his pants?
we're not talking about American pants. We're talking
No, we're talking-
underwear.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Like I was kind of like I thought that was the case, but I had to be 100% sure because I like to think that like we were talking about a guy with like no like pants, like just walking around
I mean, like I would have noticed
bait and
that.
tackle, wandering around like a maniac.
I'm not that oblivious. If someone doesn't have trousers on, I'll probably be able to be like, yeah, you don't have any trousers on.
Pro tip: when you go to loading bar, just commando it. Then you just won't have that problem.
And you go, oh, you here for karaoke. So in the chat, it's Peter was saying that no, they tie you up in bed and then walk out.
Yep.
Jay says, I bet Lard romanced Jack in Mass Effect. Yes, I did. You were right. I don't know why, I just did. Sweden says, best scene is when Geralt, Skell, and Lambert dress up as in Yennefer's dresses. Yeah, that is quite a good scene. And then he says, Jack's romance is actually... And Lambert's comments about Trish was funny as well. I can't remember those comments about Trish. I can't even remember that. So, see, multitasking games, Mass Effect and Witcher. But what if there's a crossover?
Oh,
Commander
shit.
Shepard cosplays as Geralt.
No, I thought of it the other way. Just Geralt in the Mass Effect world, like, hey, I'm tired of your disingenuous insinuations. And just twains her in two. You can't do that. I'm a Spectre. I can do what I want. Or just, sorry, that's too many words for Geralt. You can't do that. And just walks away. Just grunts at them.
Yeah. I'm here for Ciri. Where is she? So there's a Yennefer there if you want to speak to Yennefer. No, that's not Ciri. Where is she? It's like, but look at the unicorn. Oh, okay then.
Once again, The Witcher 3. By the way, they're making Cyberpunk 2044, which I'm super excited for, especially because it's based on a very interesting tabletop role-playing game from the 80s. So any 80s cyberpunk game that is being put forward into a video game, I'm all for.
Yeah, because I want to see the Cyberpunk game, see how we want to do it. Because considering how well the Witches have turned out, this one it could be a real high on the list of I would need to play this. And Sweden Ruckus has the sentence for both Geralt and Commander Shepard in just one sentence. We'll bang, okay? That's pretty much it. And a lot of the time, the women go, "Yeah, all right then."
Please don't ever use that pickup line to anyone ever. Like, just as someone who occasionally gets it at least twice a week.
Yeah. Don't.
So how many? Hang on, this
Oh
could
my
be an
God.
interesting bit because
No, it
One of the
won't.
things-
We're good.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things we were talking about was like chat of lines and like Pokemon and things like this on your
Oh
streams.
god, yeah. We've got them all written down somewhere. Like, Daniela has a list of them. And we should read them again. Like, I want to Pikachu. I want to peek at you. Like, so there's definitely a lot of Squirtle references.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's just not fair. But the name like that. Squirtle's like easy mode. You gotta like really like, especially some of the newer ones. You're like trying to force those into a pickup line. That made.
Peter says he might be too late. If used to. Did you get a slap though, Peter? Did you, or did you get looked at like this?
Did someone do this?
So Richie behind you. Go, bom, bom, bom.
See, this is the reason why. I mean, granted, I know video games are meant for escapism, but like, you know, real life Mass Effect or The Witcher 3 is like, you know, you use that line. But I got a headache and I got to go to work in the morning, and I just really been feel really tired lately. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. That would have made more sense. It's like, Shepard, the universe is gonna blow up, and this is what you're thinking about. It's just no. You're wrong.
It's like, come on, Shepard. I know you want a stress relief before, you know, facing the whole apocalyptic nature of the universe going bang, but no, you just need to think of something else, man. Boobs are not important right now, Shepard. Need to do something else.
Or
I mean, just takes off.
Or I mean, granted, you could play FemShep, so let's be equal opportunity here.
No, Jay, I'm not going to Loading Bowl with a shirt on. We'll bang okay on it.
The worst part is that, like I just see that sure as we'll bang okay, but I see like a smarmy looking Geralt doing this.
Was he riding on Roach?
Yeah, just like, we'll bang, all right.
Roach just wanders off down the road. So you see him in Dawson High Street just. Before he eventually gets.
Roach is probably in the chicken place, in the back, just walking into a wall. That's probably where Roach would end up because. Because, you know, the GPS is so wonky with Roach. It's just unbelievable. Turn left here. Turn right here.
At the end of the road, you haven't reached your destination. You have turned up in completely the opposite direction. Apparently, Lambert's greatest quote, how's plough interest been going? As a starting line, it's different, you know. It's new.
That's a great way to kind of like. The worst part is like you imagine the scene for that, right? It's like, you know, they probably in like their like the deepest, darkest moments where there's that awkward silence because they're talking about like the consequences of all the actions and the Wild Hunt coming after Ciri, and he probably comes up with like, so how's Plow and Trish been going? It's kind of like that kind of a thing, like two guys just like. Your dog died. Oh. How's Plow and Trish? Good? It's all right? You doing okay? You're all right. You're all right. You're fine. You're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. Yeah.
So that international incident happened, and yeah, how's Plow and Trish going?
What?
And from Stratham, because Carl is in the chat now. Hi, Carl. Roach is a dumb fuck. But The Witcher 3 is so good it doesn't matter. Yeah. That's fair. I'll take that as some.
I think that would leads to The Witcher 3's charm is that Roach is dumb as rocks.
But then the rocks go, hang on a minute.
Yeah, then the rock becomes a rock elemental that you have to fight. So you don't, you know.
No. And then you die for 5 times and get frustrated. And you go, oh, for God's sake. And then you just run around for it because you can't be arsed trying to get killed for like 10 more fucking times. You just get out of there.
And then you realize
you're like 5 levels too low.
Or you just put the special oil on your sword that makes you do like 8 million times more damage. It's just, what the fuck?
And then you chuck the controller away because you realize you were so stupid to do the simple thing. Bugger it. So that's how you've been playing?
Yes.
Right, okay. Let's buckle in then, because this one could get a bit longer. But I'm not going to say all of them, because the things like 8-bit Bayonetta where you just literally 2 buttons, jump and hit. That's the game apparently. It's like a little browser game. So if you can't be asked doing anything else, you just go, I'm going to play some Bayonetta. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 1,200 points. Okay, fair enough. You said there, right? Before we continue, though, get us back to The Witcher 3. There was a moment my friend Gina was playing it, and there was she found a deer and running around the tree for no reason. It was just one of these weird glitches you see where you find someone else, a character has its leg halfway up, it's up here, and it's just like just bouncing along and it just falls over. That sort of shit, you know. Good call, Pia. Good call. But yeah, so one of the big things I have been playing this week, because I did play the demo of Prey as well, but we'll get into that, was Battlegrounds, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Now, I've heard about this before, and lots of people were playing it. It seems like this new big thing like H1Z1. So games in that, because I'm one of the people who did that. And it's so good. You know, have you ever seen the film Battle Royale?
Yes, obviously.
Good film, right?
Fantastic.
So the premise of Battlegrounds is you got 100 people, you're dumped onto an island, survive. You start with no guns, you start with no armor, nothing. You have to find it in houses. And you can squad up, which makes it better, the game. Because if you are trying to survive on your own, yeah, this is going to get hard. Because with PC controls, I'm not used to them. I'm more of a console gamer. And so trying it and aiming it with a mouse is just really, really off. So, you know, I've been dying a hell of a lot rather than killing people in this. Except today. Ed and myself were playing it. We were hiding out in a room upstairs in this house. So I had it overlooking the stairwell that comes up. So shotgun out ready, you know, waiting for a couple of them. And we hear someone coming up the stairs. Now, Ed's been trying to shoot at them, so they're concentrating on Ed and don't see me. So I fire, pull the trigger, kills him, but his body's flying into a wall, bounces back. It's like, oh, that was fun. Take that. Did he have stuff on him? No, fuck all. No, had a gun, no ammo. It's like, well, that's handy, isn't it? He would have got very far. But there's the final game we played with it today. I died early. So I was out the way, so I was watching Ed. And Ed gets down to like the final 20. And the circle that you're in shrinks as the game goes on to try and keep the action moving. But he finds his house. And I say to him, it's like, it's a toilet, there's a bathroom in there. Why don't you just hide in there and close the door?
Oh, God.
Because no windows looking in. So he's hiding in the bathtub. Just
Did he leave his pants on the ground?
Yes, he did. I swear there was actually some in there. There might be some cans like the floor. Because you can't find them in. So he's hiding there. You hear battles coming around, you know, people running by the house and firefights going on. He's getting more and more scared because he's getting down to like the final 8. He's like, shit, I have to move here because the circle's going to shrink and I'm not in it. And so he runs out. He sees like 2 or 3 people just running by the house and he's trying to catch them and kill them off. But he sees his Jeep and wants to get into the Jeep. Nope, he starts to run for it and obviously from his left side, go boom. It's like, fuck, that's him dead. So whoops. But it's one thing I can recommend because I've been playing it for the next few Wednesdays at least. I will be streaming with Weaths and Antonius on there. So if you know people want to join us playing Battlegrounds in this space, feel free because it is fun. It really is, and it's open to yourself, Lucy, James. If you do have free time.
Yeah. It sounds good. It sounds like something I would enjoy.
Yeah, especially if you're waiting, you can set people up for ambushes in this, because you think you're just hiding there, and you can. It helps to play as a camper, because if you find a nice hiding spot.
Just be like, cool, right? I'm just gonna have a nap, like.
I'll get some drinks. Do you want some?
Yeah. Just gonna go to the Winchester and let this all blow over.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pretty much exactly that. Peter's asked me, have I accidentally shot Ed yet? Not yet. The
Not
friendly fire
accidentally.
is off. Yeah. That's only Rainbow Six.
Here's a question for you though. What happens if your squad gets to the final 4? Then does it become the Hunger Games where like there can only be one?
I imagine so, and I hope to get to that point because I want to see what that happens. Because I thought that myself. I was like, hang on, do we just win? Do we have to fight it out amongst ourselves? Because, I'm running. So there's another part in there this morning. Because you have to jump out of a plane to pick your spot on the island to work your way towards. You want to try and do it so if you're with a squad, only your squad jumps and lands in that area. Because otherwise it could be a bit, really, really tense the first few seconds of the match. And we didn't. There was about 3 or 4 other people just jumped out the plane with us and landed in our area. And so Ed's up in the building already looking for weapons. I start running down towards the building and see someone else coming in towards it. And he's like, he stops outside the door and he looks at me and we have no weapons. And I'm like, fuck this. I run off and let the guy go into the building or sacrificing Ed to whatever fate's going to happen. It's like, I'm going to go get a weapon.
Well, can't you just...
You can. I killed someone punching them in the face. Because you can get things like machetes and crowbars, but they just don't seem as effective.
Yeah, in a game where there's guns and bullets, the machete's not going to be as effective as a gun.
Exactly, because I'm not like a half god from like Big Trouble in Little China, just able to just bounce them off with a machete when they're firing at us. It's just not going to happen, We're not that great. But yeah, so there was some Battlegrounds, highly recommended. Join us. I was also playing Cluster Truck, which
Sorry, it's just the name. Like, I'm just so into the name already. Don't even tell me what it's about. Like, already.
Game over. Good, move on. Yes.
Actually, you know what you're saying about people should tell you what things the games to suggest to stream on a Wednesday? That's one of them.
Cool.
Because you can have it interactive with Twitch. So basically, here's what you do, right? So you get A to B for each level. Mm-hmm. And what the premise is, there's trucks going from that bit. You have to jump on them. It's like the lava game we used to play when you were a kid, like the floor's lava. If you hit it, you'll die.
But on trucks.
Yeah, and you have to bounce across the trucks because the trucks aren't exactly stable when they're driving along because they hit obstacles, things come flying at them, trying to push them off, that sort of thing. Now, where Twitch comes into this with the interactive stuff is you can get people to vote for things of what can happen to the trucks. Like there's exploding trucks, you can make the trucks go, you can make the trucks bounce, or you can have an earthquake to fuck you up. As Jay put it, laser trucks.
It's exactly what the people would do to me and Daniela if we're playing it. They'll be like, right, let's fuck their shit up.
Hey, they do it to me. I mean, Jay, hashtag laser trucks, right? Now, the way the laser trucks work is at the back of the truck, in the trailer, you've got a laser just coming straight up. And as they close in together, the laser grid just comes further into you. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's frustrating, but fucking brilliant. It really is. I mean, you can get abilities for yourself to try and help you, but do they help you that much? Not really. As Boo says, because Boo's just joined, loves trucks. In this, yeah, at times.
Well, you do. It's one thing Euro Truck Simulator, Cluster Truck.
Don't give a truck.
Mother trucker.
Mother trucker. I'm too old for this trucking shit. If you wanted me to suggest a game for you to play on there, hell, I will play it alongside you next time I'm down there. That's the thing I always say. Is people can fuck your shit up on that.
I will put it on mine and Daniel's spreadsheet, which we look at all the time. Like,
I mean, car one as well. Like we look at all the time about who's streaming what.
Huh? There's a thing we do.
Exactly. It's there. I've seen it.
It exists.
People written stuff on there.
Someone's made something and put the dates in, and then the titles of the columns in. No one's filled it in.
It's like we say to people, it's like there it is. If you're on stream something, just pop it in there so we don't overlap. yeah. Then none of us look at it.
No.
Spreadsheets.
We remember when you have multiple friends who stream games with each other all the time, take the Ghostbusters rule. You don't cross the streams. It can cause a paradox in the universe.
It all turns up and it's horrible. You just don't want it. It's just no. Because she tries to grab the player one controller off you.
Yeah, no, exactly. Player one controller. That's the good one. You never want to get player two.
But you can actually find out. You can place the blame on someone when you're playing Cluster Truck. Who's the votes of how it went? Because the person who does the last vote on the winning obstacle, we'll call it, or sheer fuck-uppery, it tells you who that was.
Oh, so I just get to shout at people. Oh, amazing. Yes. I'm well into this already, yes. if I can shout at people and get angry and throw controllers in hummus, like, that's my jam.
Have you started the hummus wall yet?
I just don't bring hummus down here anymore. Like, should stop throwing controllers in dipping sauces.
Poor hummus, it's not his fault. You still loved hummus. So during my stream of this on Thursday, it was a case of Jay every time was the name coming up. It's like, right, I'm blaming you for it because it's your fault. But it's so fun. You have different settings as well, like the normal sort of standard sort of fire world, laser world, blah blah blah, and all that. So yeah, Cluster Trucks, 2 thumbs up. Honestly.
How many drinks do you need to enjoy it? Like, what should we reach drinking when we play it?
I would say between 2 and 4 on a drink scale.
It's good.
Because then after the first one, you kind of limbered up, so you're not as uptight trying it and you're getting really stressed out. After 2, you're kind of on your way, and then 4 should be optimum. Because then, if anybody's fucking you over, you just don't really give a shit. You've had the drink, you're happy enough. It's fine, trust me.
Cool, yeah, on it.
Like a car bonnet. Right.
A truck bonnet, even though that doesn't rhyme. But it's funny because it's a pun.
See what you did.
So ashamed of myself.
Let's see, what else did I play? Because I played for Mafia 3, and that's still the same old shit. Wanting to like it, but I just can't anymore. I really can't. I'm struggling to actually finish this damn thing, because the problem is still, because when you're looking for lieutenants and you're having to unlock city bits and go for the big boss Meccano, and again, they're still doing story missions that are side quests. Stuff that you should just choose to do rather than having to do to go further on. And that's a real shame, because the game otherwise is really good. And it just helps ruin the damn thing. Play more Rocket League. Wasn't too bad at it. I wasn't doing the one-shot goals that I was doing a couple of weeks ago, but they were
weren't doing as badly as me, though, because let's face it, if you start doing as badly as me at Rocket League, you should probably give that up.
You have not played with me.
I fucking
I beg your pardon.
I cannot play Rocket League. I got 1 goal. I've scored 1 goal in the 2 times I've played Rocket League.
Now, hang on a second here. Now, remember when you decided...
It was a really good goal, but...
Remember when you turned turncoat on Daniela and myself for that one game? Who won?
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't score any of the goals, though. The bots did, so...
No, you were after Daniela and myself trying to blow us up.
So I just wanted to blow cars up like that. Yeah, that was fun.
See, that's what made
the actual physics. Like,
that's what made the game for you, wasn't it? You went,
no,
I don't like this game. I can't score, but I can blow them up.
Yeah.
Because I remember your face lit up when I did that. I was like, what did you do?
I was like, shit, I realised how I'm going to enjoy this game. It's going to be me blowing stuff up. It's not going to be me scoring goals. It's going to be me blowing shit up.
There you go. We need that mode in it now. Demolition mode. Actually, get on that, Rocket League developers. Do that. Demolition mode on it.
They probably don't, because that'll be the only mode that anybody ever plays.
Because it's the best one. It's the best thing to do.
Call it the boo mode, because that's all he wants to do. Hey, we coined it the boo mode, didn't we, really? Because we just sat there during
that'll
the
be
stream
only mode that
going,
anybody.
I blew you up because you're nicking my goals. See, perfect impression of Brew there. It's like, where was Danny Shitu then? He was hiding in the corner, where you like saying about short passing. The other one I should talk today about was, let's see, talked about Prey. Don't need to talk about Dawn because you can see that on the stream. Dawn of War 3, well, I only got to the tutorials, so I can't really talk about that. Hotline Miami 2. I'm
Wait,
really
what?
enjoying it.
I don't have it here.
No.
I have like some cool shit from Hotline Miami, but it's not right next to me.
Ah,
Yeah,
Damn.
it's still in its packet.
I love those games. I recently finished off the first one, and when I realised I didn't finish it off, I had to do about 3 more levels. So it sneaks up and you go, you think you've done it? No. Got to do a bit more, thank you. Go on then. Oh, you died again. Sucks for you, doesn't it? I actually feel, in a way, it's slightly easier, the second one. Don't know whether you agree with that one, that or not.
I don't know if it's easy, like maybe a little bit, but like I wouldn't say it's easier. Like I just like they're quite fun game. Like I just like that they're messed up bloody games. Like I'm just really in to the fact that I'm just like kill everything, like I just run around like into killing stuff. I don't ever go in thinking I'll complete it. I'll just be like, I just want to play a couple of levels and kill some stuff.
Nice, because the big difference with Miami 2 is you have certain different abilities now because you have 2 weapons rather than just the one, or 2 people. One with the chainsaw, which is a lot better, more fun to just run around, just go wait for them to come around. Especially like you got 3 or 4 of them with one button, and just go, and you got your mate there with a little pistol that you forget you have to actually control because he doesn't automatically fire for you, and it's on the left bumper. And I keep forgetting about that, and I keep dying because I forget about that. Because even though I prefer to use the chainsaw because
It's a chainsaw.
it doesn't run out. Yeah, and it doesn't run out of bullets. Hey, let's be honest, because the guns run out of bullets, and then you have to like drop them and pick up new shit. Whereas the chainsaw, you don't. I think, especially because you got the heavies in there now. And he just goes up to me, and you stop for a few seconds, and you hear the chainsaw go, and then it just turns into a bloody mess. And it just smile with his because we're sick puppies.
Yeah. I don't know, I just like so messed up, but I'm just like, that game is so cool. Like that game is a cool game. Like if that game was an actual in real life human, they would be so cool.
It's like American Psycho, the game. Really,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
No, it's
But the
more
masks
like
are much
it's more
more
like
fucked up.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the game. Let's be honest, because like I imagine Hotline Miami and Hotline Miami 2 is basically how it was doing acid in the 80s. Like that game is acid in the 80s.
We were too young. We don't know.
That's why
Yeah.
I imagine
You
how
young,
it was.
me young.
Yeah.
Could have been, because Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas was a weird, fucked up film.
And
So
you're
good,
wearing
so
a chicken mask, murdering people with a baseball bat. I think par for.
That's my Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays.
So like Monday was shit. What we're gonna do? Right, okay.
Got Monday off.
Chicken
Gonna
mask
go,
on.
gonna go get my chicken mask.
Chainsaw out.
Just gonna go do my massacre.
And all because someone left their pants in.
Well, remember,
See,
it's,
this is what happens, folks. This is what happens when you do this.
it's the perfect crime because the chicken place is just next door. They'll never expect it.
You just run into the chicken place with a chicken mask on.
Where do you think I sell my bodies to?
Yeah, that's why it tastes so good.
That's the secret ingredient why we want more.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
So we're
Got it
turning
sorted.
this.
It's
This is the modern day Sweeney Todd.
pretty much,
Kill him
yeah.
in the bathroom. drag them
Yeah.
down to the basement, use that hatch again to just pull the bodies up so they can
Yeah.
use it. Brings it
Done.
back
I've
down.
sorted it. Yeah. Thanks.
Cool.
Your first night at Rocket League is killing people for chicken food. That's why he doesn't talk on stream anymore. 'Cause he's too busy with the people in the background. Well, he can't because his chicken mouth. Is that what, Boo? So, what's that? Nicking your goals?
I don't understand the question.
You don't want it, mate. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's going to be it. Apart from a quick shout out naming Drive Club. I've been playing some of that over the past few days because T. Paulin from Band of Gamers has started setting up challenges where we can do races on there to try and get the best time. I love doing that stuff, time chasing, but fuck, is it frustrating? Because you get so wound up with trying to get the best time, the perfect run, and then you miss it by inches. Because there's one we were doing where it's in a mini and doing like a really quick course, and you have to take about a minute and 20. I believe that was one of the best times. But there's a chicane on there, and anybody who's played Drive Club knows how punishing the corners can be at times when you go off them because it penalizes you, and there's 2-3 seconds gone right there. And so if you do that by just like millimeters touching a wall, it throws you off, and you just have, you need hummus in there for a wall because you get to throw your controller really quickly. And I was second in the first one by 7/100ths of a second.
Oh.
So it's like, because I was talking to guys doing it, so we were first and second because we were sort of matching each other on yesterday, just going, he gets the time, about an hour later I beat him. About an hour later, and then he just beat me for that bit. It's like, because you need the absolute perfect run, and I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't get the whole sectors together. It was just frustrating, but it's good. It really is good. So, if you're on Band of Gamers, you want to join in, talk to them, you join their bits, join their community on Drive Club, they'll be able to set you up. So you can beat me at it and get me frustrated. So I can go on further streams going, I would like donations so I can get a hummus wall, please. And then get 2, so then Lucy can have one in the basement.
Yeah, I need one. Like, I might just buy a paddling pool and just put a load of hummus in it. Although at the moment, like, I have got really big floor cushions that sometimes I know if I'm going to be playing, like, a particularly rage-inducing game, I just put pillows all around the sofa. So even if I do throw the controller, it's not going to smash on the floor.
Oh, do you have them so soft that you can just go, boom, and it just sits up and go, right.
Well, yeah, like,
again.
I think when me and Andy first started playing Street Fighter on stream, like, I did something absolutely bullshit, and, like, he literally fell off the sofa because he was so annoyed with me. But we had all the pillows on the floor, so you can just, like, completely head plant off the sofa and still be fine and alive.
Well, Punisher's asked, do you rage at Street Fighter, Lucy?
I rage at Street Fighter, yes. I've never rage quit. But I do... I shout, like, not on stream, but when I'm playing it on my own, I shout some really messed up stuff at people. Like, because I'm just so annoyed at them. Because one, they're either being, like, really trolly players, or they can't play for shit, and I'm there being like, you shouldn't even be here. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Have you ever called one a Minge Badger?
No, but maybe that's my next one. Like, maybe I'll use that.
Because that is in the Tig Whippy pop-up Book of Filth.
It is.
Which
It
in video
is?
has the pop-up bag of that. Yeah, we do have one. Ask Mr. Smith.
We
He
have a
knows.
pop-up book?
He's
He's keeping a tally? Okay.
Oh yeah, he is. He's writing that book for us.
Amazing.
It's great. It's fantastic. But we do know that you do rage at other games, don't you, on stream?
I rage at every single game I've ever played in my life, I think. I think shouting at a game makes me enjoy the game more. Like when I'm shouting at things, it's not because I like. If I don't rage and shout at a game, it's because I'm not into it. I like if I'm there, like proper raging out at a game, it's because like I'm really into it. I'm a very angry person, and I'm just like, yeah, I fucking love this because I love getting angry.
Because I remember you Dish Jam a couple of weeks
Oh
ago.
yeah, fuck Dish Jam, fuck Dish Jam in the. Oh my god, can die in a fire for all I care.
Because I remember this number was shot on Daniela's face when he just got so angry at it. And all because I know that inwardly she's just like, right, I'm going to play this move now to beat you.
Yeah. I'm just very competitive. Like, I don't like losing. No one likes losing.
Well, no, I mean, why? Why would anyone like losing? I don't.
Yeah.
It's just like, do people like getting silver? No, they want the gold.
Oh, yeah.
If it does, fair enough. You know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
The more you see me rage at a game and swear at it, the more I'm enjoying it.
Even Night in the Woods, because that's a weird one to shout and swear at.
We still shouted at it though, because we like. Well, like I love Greg. Like, so whenever we did bullshit stuff, I was like, Greg, what are you doing to me? Like, stop playing with my heart, Greg.
Because that's where we actually wasn't it when you were playing Night in the Woods? I actually went, hang on, that's old Greg, isn't it, from Malibu?
I watched that episode last night. So I completely binged Mighty Boosh again over the last week, and like I saw the old Greg like episode. I just could not stop laughing. And I was like, I'm old Greg. I drink Bailey's from a shoe. This is Bailey's. This is Bailey's closer up. This is as far as you can get to Bailey's without getting your eye wet.
Do you love me? Love games? You want to drink
I'm old
Baileys?
Greg. I'm like, yeah, it's so good. Like,
I have a mangina. Punisher remembers when last year at EGX that I kicked Rob's at Tekken 7, and I don't like the fighting games these days. I just got so bored of them, and just like I just can't play them, so I get frustrated and angry, and that's why I hate them. See, this is the thing, is like if we ever played Street Fighter, Lucy, you'd kick my ass royally because I'd be just like, I don't know buttons. Like, oh, fuck it, where's a fucking wall? And then it bounces back and just hits me in the face. Like, boom. It's like, I just don't like him. I'm sorry. I just don't.
that's like, no, it's definitely not everyone's cup of tea. Like, there's a lot of like still don't really play Final Fantasy. Like, just not my jam. Like, but apparently a few million people really enjoy it. So you know.
Yeah, they seem to. I mean, I played some Final Fantasies, and they're not ones I'd rush out and go buy every time. It just isn't. So that's all we've been playing this week. Shout outs time. Want to shout out Lucy for coming on the show because thank you.
No problem.
You're awesome. There's also shout out in bar because that's a really cool place to go and drink and play games with.
And I'll be here to beat you at Street Fighter, so you know, win-win.
Exactly. Everybody wins, and then you can get drunk. Then you can console yourself by buying drinks.
You drink, yeah.
It's that lovely gaming circle of beer. Also, want to thank Kimberly as well because she's our patron.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.
And thank you, Spider, for bidding, because as with all of you should know, and if you guys haven't learned this yet, a lot of us are affiliated now. You can do a lot and start sharing bits, but here's a little pro tip for you. On that right hand side on that chat box, if you go down to where the bits thing actually is, and I showed Will this today, you can actually do get bits and then just watch an ad, and most of the time they'll give you 5 bits, but that's 5 cents for somebody. But if you're like me, you've been getting anywhere from 75 to 100 bits. So that's 75 cents to $1 to any streamer that you want. I'm not saying do it to us. I'm not saying that. And there is a cooldown period of like an hour to 2 hours. But just think about that when you're on your favorite affiliated Twitch streamer and you're doing that. Just if you don't mind watching a 30-minute or 30-second ad and then like clicking like, for me it's Alien, apparently, and I'm just like, okay, look at the gallery. Yep, that's Michael Fassbender's face. When I know I've hit Michael Fassbender's face, I know I can go in the upper right hand corner, and that's it. There you go. And so, yeah, just a friendly service announcement, not for us. If you want to do it for us, we're happy to hear that, but for any streamer that you want to support,
including Drink, Relax, Play.
Yes.
See, they're affiliated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
So you can
hashtag plugs.
just so you can look at that as a way to tip them before going down there to have drinks, or just tip them all the time, because come on, they run a bar. That
And no one
involves-
tips in the UK.
That's wrong.
Exactly. You should tip for service.
Tips
Damn it.
is just like to ensure prompt service.
See, I'll pre-tip when I go down
Yeah.
there.
I'm coming down.
Well, you know,
like
It's
I'm
not like it's
yeah,
not
cool.
like people. I mean, like
That's-
that doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like, okay, you tip. That's what you do. You don't sit there like, it's not like the guy's fucking like walking out there just throwing your drink. He's like, he's taking your beer and like walking up and punching you in the face with it, breaking it all over your face. Like, hey, how you like that, you fucking wanker? That'd be no tip for me. Okay, that would be no tip.
Sweden says, just a tip.
Oh god, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, I did have a tips jar that just said, "It's just a tip. Put it in." Like, it did pretty well.
No.
That tip
No.
jar went quite well.
Bits, boo. Bits. B-I-T-S. Bits.
Yeah, see that's
Punisher, yeah. I've been saying this to Jimmy, right? I have been saying this to Jimmy. I have been saying that they need a Drink, Relax, Play bar up north, either Birmingham or Nottingham.
So
It's
we're
like-
going south first. Got Brighton to deal with, then we'll go up north.
So they just appear because Nottingham has the video game museum. What perfect thing to go to the gaming museum and then go to Drink, Relax, Play. To
Okay,
just,
yeah, we should. Yeah, we should probably be more proactive and actually just start opening more. But I wanted to play some video games at some point in my life.
You've got to do small baby steps for the franchise.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's going good. We're gonna get Brighton sorted. Then we'll do some other stuff.
Nice. Because one of the things I was going to say about the affiliate bit that we were talking about on the stream Wednesday was the games that you get, where you get the 5% percentage.
Yeah.
It's not every single game. There are some at the moment that they're just on there, like Paradigm is one of them. And Outlast 2 is one of them, strangely enough. So those are there. So, and basically the way it works is it's underneath the actual screen, where you have your thing like don't turn off the lights and the we're being professional here. Underneath there, where the gaming at is, that's where the actual box is to buy the game, and that's how you get the percentage. You got to buy it that way. But we're also be getting the sub button very soon, so you can have a Drink, Relax,
Yeah.
Play, Emoticon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But we don't. Also, you don't have to drink alcohol when you come here. I'm really good at making mocktails. We're gonna chat like.
Hello.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was just reading the chat and replying to it.
Afro. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's
Tip when I stream, and maybe I'll open one in Birmingham.
there you go.
yes. See that.
Okay. Maybe I
go.
could like fully fund a bar from Twitch. I think that would be so much work, but
You just have it would just be an in real life 24/7. You just have a camera at the bar, just showing the bar, and just have it be either an in real life, or it's what's the other community eating stream.
The idea that you said
Yeah.
to us when I was down there about the GoPro.
yeah, I could just GoPro it, couldn't I? Yeah.
So, day one in the Drink, Relax, Play bar.
Oh
and
my god,
Lucy is
it's so
looking
fun.
at people in the bathroom trying to find out whether it's them that left their pants there.
I do kind of want to download all my CCTV footage and make a mockumentary about this place and just like fakely word things in people's mouths. Like, we've had some hilarious things happen on the CCTV recently. Like, so I'm just like, I really need to put that on the internet, but then I'm like, don't know if that's legal.
Blur their faces.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
So that's the beautiful thing. You just get a bunch, because obviously being at a bar, you also have a lot of streamers and talented people who come to said bar. You can like just sit them down in like this profile position and be like, yeah, no, it was insane. I showed up there that one time, and just have them say fake shit about what you have on your CCTV footage, like they were witnesses to it the entire time, or like just black out one of their faces and like dub over their voice, so you're like, oh yeah, just like do that whole like, we wanted to keep his identity a secret, and just make the whole
and then put their name at the bottom anyway.
Yeah.
But blanked out face and like voice changed.
Yeah.
Just put their Twitch handles.
Yeah, it's like Ray has accidents in bars.
I'm just gonna make up more and more weird stuff that happens. I might even start making up stuff that happens at the bar, like the pants thing, like super true, right? But I'll just see how ridiculous I can make it, like for a mockumentary.
Oh, you've got to do this. We want to see this. So if you need any fake people just doing sound bites like that,
Hashtag fake news.
yeah, hashtag fake news.
As long as I keep flashing that up, like I just put like fake news, fake news, fake news. Like I'm sus. Like it's done. I got it.
It'd be a perfect way to start your YouTube channel too, because you'd be able to just be like, "You won't believe what happened last night," and just have a really racy picture, and just there you go.
I'll be the best clickbait.
Yeah. Clickbait all over the place.
Someone left their pants in the bar, and what happens next? You won't believe.
I don't believe the first part, but go on. I'm intrigued.
So, really? So, because you have some people going, well, what type of pants were they? Because psychological profile of the person.
They were boxer briefs and they were plaid. They were green and blue. I still remember this because it was so traumatic.
That's why you're having trouble with Drax on Guardians of the Galaxy, because you're seeing Drax and it's like, oh no,
Oh yeah,
it's green and blue.
green, blue,
No.
Fine. I'm just gonna start vlogging about my days in the bar.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It'll
be mostly
right there.
it'd just be the dog that comes in during the daytime. I'm just gonna film the dog.
Here's Bronco. Have a good day.
Bronco. Yeah, here's Bronco. He is the cutest. Enjoy this vlog.
He's like, oh, because everything just calmed down when you see Bronco. He just turns up. All right. Yeah. Oh, little doggy.
Yeah. Love Bronco. Bronco's the best. Also, yeah, if you needed any other reason to come to my bar, there's a dog here.
That nailed it.
It's a show kind of like ETC, Totally Uninformed Gaming Show. It's a fake. It's like Weekly World News when it was on TV.
There's a dog here.
So yeah, so it's like. So right, that's a shout out. So, where can we find you, Lucy? Where can we find you on the wide web?
On Twitch, you can find me at Drink Relax Play. On the Twitter, you can find me at LJ Pullinger, and that is about the two places on the internet I am. Well, like that's where I turn up on the internet. I mean, there's some stuff on Reddit, but it's throwaway accounts, and like I don't need everyone knowing about that.
Right down to Reddit. And do you still do the foosball?
I still play. I don't Periscope it so much because I had an incident where I nearly lost my phone down the goal.
Just gonna move this up too.
Late night drinking
for everybody.
No, we weren't even drunk. We were just like really into foosball at the time. And then the phone kind of. It was saved. It's fine. I've got, but yeah, still playing foosball. Still really good at it.
Kind of throw that there in the
And as you
middle.
can see, right there, we're in full screen now.
Yeah.
It's the bar.
The
To go there.
Page.
There's
It's
such
our
great-
little octopus men things that no one really understands, but they look cool.
And it was home of such great filming of Video Game Nation.
Yeah, done a few. Yeah, and The Apprentice.
Yeah,
was
'cause
on
remember
the-
seeing you on the- Wait,
I
you
was
was on
on-
as well.
I was on The Apprentice. Yeah, I was in the background.
Damn it! I need to find that now so I can go. Oh nowhere.
Yeah, the board game episode, like super definitely in the background. It was a fun time.
So, I'm gonna have to go looking for that now because it was what, a couple of seasons ago now.
Yeah, it's about 3 seasons ago, I think.
Bloody hell. Time has flown. But where you can find me, I'm Lord Team Maker across the board. You know, I'm on Twitch. I'm on here at Tig Whippy. I'm on Twitter. I'm on PSN. I'm on Xbox Live and also Steam. It's PSN_Lord Team Maker. James, where can they find you, me old man?
I'm The Game Won't Play Itself. If you search The Game Won't Play Itself, that's where I'm at. Just because I'm stuck with it. I have personal stuff, but you can find me as Spike SP2579 on PSN and Tigwhippy Spike on Steam. But yeah, if you DM or do anything on The Game Won't Play Itself, you'll usually find me. Because I'm too lazy to switch back and forth.
So I do occasionally just pimp things out. It's just a case of I see things like, oh, have you got Halo 5? I'll grab it off you if you still got it. Yes, take it. I will fucking send this to the States. I don't care. I want this copy gone. Gone.
I was waiting for the 1 year anniversary to like have that be the joke, but I'm glad Terrace finally took it. I'm happy he did.
Do you know, but here's the odd running joke though. It's a case of you will win this copy if you find out which one of us has their pants off. That's the ironic thing.
I might start actually putting up a proper reward, being like, I need to know whose pants these were. Like, I need to have a serious word with them.
Here you go. You can have a copy of Halo 5 if you do it. It'll work.
Oh my god, what games have I got right now? Oh, like, I got a copy of Resident Evil 7 for Xbox One. Someone can have that if I know about all the pants.
There's your incentive, folks. Do it.
Do it now.
It's all right. It'll be in the strictest confidence of only Lucy knowing who told us.
And then we will totally talk about it on the podcast. Just have her
Damn
back
right,
on.
we'll get
to
Lucy
just
back on.
explain- Exactly. We'll bring her back on like 6 months later. So what about that whole pants incident? Let's talk about. Let's bring this back around.
I'm gonna make a crime watch. Like, I'm just gonna go to crime watch. Like, guys, I've got a serious crime that I really need investigating. Please help me.
It's fun. We'll flash it up pantsless update.
I just imagine like just once we finally get an update, I will actually come back and edit this podcast with like the black text afterwards, like an update on the pants story. This happened.
Yeah, we all three of us just show up as like maybe even at one point in the bar we just all sit there. It's like, well, you know, last year we an incident where we had someone just put their pants in their bathroom. Now we have an update for you.
You need to get Liam Neeson on that because you
It
know.
was because it usually is.
Well, no, you need to get Liam Neeson on it because
You know it is.
he'll find them. He doesn't know who they
Oh,
are. He
shit,
doesn't know where they are,
yeah.
but he will
Like,
find
I'm-
them.
I might
They
just
call it
email him.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
I'll just email Liam Neeson and be like, I need you to find someone for me.
Gio,
So what does he look like? I don't know, but he wasn't wearing pants.
Gio's right. We since we're so good at making one podcast, we need to make an audio drama crime series on the Pants podcast on the Pants. Just have it be just an audio drama of like
Where
it's like you know those kind of like O.J. Simpson, like you know they have like the O.J. Simpson like live you know TV thing kind of going there, they reenact the entire thing. They just have to like reenact it from the beginning and just like turn it into just ultimate yeah.
You
I mean,
have
I
a hero.
I
You
have
have
a
a
picture
hero.
of the
Listen,
pants, that'd be fine. Like, I have a
Like-
picture of these pants. Like, I have a picture. I know what they look.
Did you get okay over at the start? It's like, you have a heroine, Lucy, something about heaven. So, oh God, there's some pants here. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't wait for the film about my life to come out, like, because that will be the main part of it as well. Like,
what would the biography of your life be called?
who the fuck leaves pants in a bar?
Biography. At least.
Yeah, it's pretty much my life story now, is to try and find out who did it.
We'll get
It's
you a
like-
long raincoat, be like Columbo.
I've got my proper detective's coat on today, actually. But it's over there. But yeah, proper detective's
Excuse me,
coat.
I just have one more question. Have you ever been to a bar and taken your pants off?
I popped my.
So I gotta go now. My wife has set up a stew for later on for dinner, and I can't be late. You just sort of do that. You have your rusty, rickety old car outside, you know, as it drives off here. Door falls off, and then clowns just started to come out. Like, what the hell? Where did you come from? Ruined the boot.
One day, that film will be made, and the mystery of the pants will be solved. One day.
Well, it could be the underpants now. Because you know how they work.
Yeah.
You know, they collect
could be,
underpants.
yeah.
They
Well,
probably
they
just
weren't
ran
doing
off.
a very good job that night.
But think about it. What was probably happening was in the bar that night, they were collecting underpants, unsuspecting, but someone caught them and they ran off in through the bathroom to try and get away. And one of them was overloaded with pants and they just fell.
Oh, shit. Didn't think about that.
Mystery solved. It's the underpants.
So, yeah, okay, yeah, underpants no. Definitely the underpants no.
And on that bombshell, blatant use of other ways to end the show, we're going to say goodbye and we'll catch you next week.
Bye, everybody.